Hello, my friend. I'm Dr. Sam Thompson, and if you've noticed tingling, numbness, burning, or a strange pins and needles feeling in your feet, you're certainly not alone. Many adults over 60 tell me they assume it's simply part of getting older. But in many cases, your body is sending you a message that deserves attention. Today, I'm going to share 4 gentle chair exercises that may help improve foot movement, stimulate healthy circulation, and encourage the nerves and muscles in your lower legs to stay active. These exercises are easy to follow, require no special equipment, and can be done right at home while sitting comfortably. Before we begin, remember that numb feet can have many possible causes, including diabetes, vitamin deficiencies, circulation problems, nerve conditions, or certain medications. If your symptoms are sudden, severe, or getting worse, it's important to speak with your healthcare provider. Throughout this video, we'll go through each exercise step by step. I especially encourage you to stay until the final movement because it brings everything together into one simple daily routine that can help support safer walking and greater confidence. Let's get started by gently waking up your feet. Now that we're comfortably seated, let's begin with a movement that may look simple, but can make you much more aware of your feet. As we grow older, many of us spend hours wearing supportive shoes, sitting for long periods, or walking less than we used to. Over time, the small muscles and sensory nerves in our feet don't get as much stimulation as they once did. Our first exercise is called the toe lift and gentle toe spread. Sit tall with both feet resting flat on the floor. If it's comfortable and safe for you, remove your shoes so the bottoms of your feet can feel the floor beneath them. That extra sensation can help your brain receive more information from your feet. Now slowly lift all of your toes while keeping the balls of your feet and your heels on the floor. Hold for about 3 seconds. Next, gently spread your toes apart as much as you comfortably can. Don't worry if they barely move. Many healthy older adults find this surprisingly difficult at first. Lower your toes slowly and relax. Let's repeat this about 10 to 12 times, moving slowly and without forcing anything. As you practice, notice whether one foot feels different from the other. Maybe one side feels stiffer, weaker, or less aware. That's simply useful information, not something to fear. The goal isn't perfect movement today. The goal is helping your feet become more active and responsive over time. In the next exercise, we'll focus on another important part of healthy mobility, your calf muscles, often called your body's second heart, because they help move blood back toward your heart while you walk. Welcome back. Now that we've gently awakened the muscles and nerves in your feet, let's move a little higher, to your calves. Many people don't realize that your calf muscles play an important role every time you stand or walk. Each gentle squeeze helps move blood back toward your heart, which is why they're often called the body's second heart. When we spend long hours sitting, these muscles become less active. As a result, some people notice cold feet, stiffness, or a heavy feeling in their lower legs. While these symptoms can have many causes, keeping your calf muscles moving is one simple habit that supports healthy circulation and everyday mobility. Here's our next exercise. Sit tall with both feet flat on the floor. Slowly lift both heels while keeping the balls of your feet on the ground. Rise only as high as feels comfortable. At the top, gently press the balls of your feet into the floor and hold for about 2 seconds. You should feel a comfortable squeeze in the back of your lower legs. Now lower your heels slowly. Don't let them drop. The slow lowering is just as important as the lift. Let's repeat this 15 to 20 times at a calm, steady pace. There's no prize for moving fast. In fact, slower movements often help your muscles work more effectively. As you're exercising, pay attention to how your legs feel. You may notice warmth, a gentle muscle contraction, or simply that your ankles begin moving more freely. Those are encouraging signs that your muscles are actively participating. If you become short of breath, dizzy, or feel pain, stop the exercise and rest. Always work within your comfort level. In our next exercise, I'll show you a simple technique using nothing more than a rolled towel. It can help wake up the bottom of your feet while supporting balance and body awareness, two things that become increasingly important as we get older. So far, we've activated the toes and the calf muscles. Now let's focus on an area that's easy to overlook, but incredibly important: the arch of your foot. The bottom of your foot contains thousands of tiny sensory receptors. These receptors constantly send messages to your brain, helping you know where your feet are without looking down. This sense, called body awareness, plays a big role in balance and safe walking. As we get older, especially if we've spent years wearing thick, cushioned shoes or sitting for long periods, these signals may become less active. That's why this next exercise is all about gentle stimulation, not stretching and certainly not pain. Take a small hand towel and roll it into a firm cylinder. Place it on the floor beneath the arch of one foot. Now slowly roll your foot forward toward the ball of your foot, then back toward your heel. Move at a relaxed pace, applying only light to moderate pressure. You should feel the towel, but it should never hurt. As you roll, you may notice areas that feel especially tight, tender, or even a little less sensitive than the rest of your foot. If you find one of those spots, simply pause there for about 5 to 10 seconds and breathe normally before continuing. Continue rolling for about 1 minute, then switch to the other foot. Many people tell me this exercise feels surprisingly relaxing. Others notice that their feet feel more awake when they stand afterward. Everyone's experience is different, and that's perfectly okay. Remember, we're not trying to force change in one day. We're giving your feet regular, gentle input that may help support healthy movement and balance over time. In our final exercise, we'll bring everything together by strengthening the muscles along the front of your lower legs, an important step in helping you lift your feet more confidently when you walk. We've reached our final exercise, and it brings together everything we've practiced so far. This movement focuses on the muscles along the front of your lower legs. These muscles help lift your toes as you walk. When they become weak, it's easier to catch your foot on a rug, a curb, or an uneven sidewalk. Keeping them active can support safer, more confident walking. Sit tall with both heels resting on the floor. Now slowly lift the front of both feet, raising your toes and the balls of your feet as high as is comfortable. Hold for about 2 seconds, then lower them gently back to the floor. Let's repeat this 12 to 15 times with slow, controlled movements. Next, lift one foot a few inches off the floor and slowly draw 5 large circles with your ankle in one direction, then 5 in the other. Repeat with the opposite foot. These gentle circles help your ankle move through its comfortable range of motion, while encouraging the muscles around the joint to work together. When you've finished, place both feet flat on the floor. Take a slow breath and notice how they feel. Perhaps they feel warmer, looser, or simply more connected to the floor beneath you. Every person is different, and even small changes are worth noticing. Here's the routine I'd like you to remember. First, wake up your toes. Second, activate your calf muscles. Third, gently stimulate the bottom of your feet with the towel. Finally, strengthen the front of your lower legs with toe lifts and ankle circles. The entire routine takes only about 10 minutes. Practiced consistently, it can become one more healthy habit that supports your mobility, balance, and independence. Remember, these exercises are not a cure for medical conditions, and they won't replace treatment from your healthcare provider. But for many older adults, regular movement is one meaningful way to support healthy aging. If you found today's video helpful, I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment telling us which exercise felt the best, or which one surprised you the most. Your experience may encourage someone else to begin their own journey toward stronger, steadier movement. Until next time, I'm Dr. Sam Thompson. Take good care of yourself, keep moving in ways that feel safe, and never underestimate what a few consistent minutes each day can do for your health and your independence. Before we say goodbye, I'd like to leave you with one simple challenge. Don't judge these exercises by how your feet feel after just one day. Healthy habits usually work through consistency, not speed. For the next 14 days, set aside about 10 minutes each day to practice this routine. You might choose after breakfast, while watching the morning news, or before dinner. The best time is simply the one you'll remember. Keep a small notebook nearby. Each day, write down a few words about how your feet feel. Are they warmer? Do they feel more relaxed? Is it a little easier to stand up? Are you walking with a bit more confidence? Some days you may notice small improvements. Other days may feel exactly the same. That's perfectly normal. Progress is rarely a straight line. And remember, these exercises are only one part of caring for your feet. Staying active, eating a balanced diet, managing medical conditions such as diabetes, wearing well-fitting shoes, and attending regular checkups all play an important role in protecting your mobility. Most importantly, listen to your body. If an exercise causes sharp pain, stop and speak with your healthcare provider. Gentle effort should leave you feeling encouraged, not discouraged. If today's video helped you, please let us know in the comments by answering one simple question. Which exercise are you going to try first? Your answer may inspire another viewer who has been wondering whether it's too late to start. Here at Stay Independent 60 Plus, we believe it's never too late to take one small step toward better health. I'm Dr. Sam Thompson. Thank you for spending these few minutes with me, and I look forward to seeing you in our next lesson as we continue working together to help you stay strong, confident, and independent. Before you leave today, I'd like you to remember one important thought. I've cared for older adults for many years, and one thing I've learned is that our bodies often respond better than we expect when we give them the opportunity. While aging naturally brings changes, it doesn't mean you have to give up on staying active or independent. If your feet have been bothering you for a long time, it's understandable to feel discouraged. Maybe you've stopped taking longer walks. Maybe you hesitate before climbing stairs, or worry about losing your balance. Those feelings are more common than you might think. But every healthy choice you make, whether it's doing these chair exercises, staying physically active, eating nourishing foods, getting enough sleep, or working with your healthcare team, is a step toward protecting the life you enjoy. Please don't compare your progress to someone else's. Some people notice changes quickly, while for others improvement comes gradually. The important thing is to keep moving safely and consistently. And if these exercises become easier over time, that's wonderful. It may be a sign that your strength, coordination, or confidence is improving. Celebrate those small victories because they add up. If you know a friend, neighbor, or family member who's also struggling with numb or tingling feet, consider sharing this video with them. Sometimes a little encouragement is all someone needs to begin taking better care of themselves. Thank you for trusting me to be part of your healthy aging journey. Here at Stay Independent 60 Plus, we're committed to bringing you practical, evidence-informed tips that help you stay mobile, confident, and independent for years to come. Until next time, I'm Dr. Sam Thompson. Stay kind to yourself. Keep moving safely. And remember, every step forward, no matter how small, is still progress. Before we end today's video, I'd like to cover one final topic that's just as important as the exercises we've practiced. While numbness or tingling in the feet is often related to common conditions such as nerve irritation, reduced activity, or diabetes, there are times when these symptoms should be evaluated by a healthcare professional. Please don't ignore symptoms that appear suddenly, spread quickly, or are accompanied by severe weakness, loss of bladder or bowel control, chest pain, difficulty speaking, or one-sided weakness. Those situations require immediate medical attention. You should also schedule a visit with your healthcare provider if your symptoms continue to worsen, keep you awake at night, make walking unsafe, or if you develop sores, cuts, or blisters on your feet that don't heal properly. Your doctor may recommend checking your blood sugar, vitamin B12 levels, thyroid function, circulation, or other possible causes of nerve symptoms. Finding the underlying cause early often provides the best opportunity to manage the condition effectively. The good news is that many people benefit from combining medical care with healthy daily habits, like regular physical activity, good nutrition, proper footwear, and the gentle exercises we've covered today. Remember, asking for help isn't a sign of weakness. It's one of the smartest steps you can take to protect your mobility and your independence. At Stay Independent 60 Plus, our goal isn't simply to help you feel better today. It's to help you stay active, confident, and independent for many years to come. Thank you for allowing me to be part of that journey. I'll see you in our next lesson. Blockchain 10. Preview of the next episode. Strength starts with the right morning habits. Dr. Sam, narration, 80-90 seconds. Before you go, I'd like to give you a preview of what we'll be talking about in our next video. Have you ever noticed that your legs feel their weakest during the first few minutes after getting out of bed? Or maybe your balance isn't quite as steady until you've been moving around for a while. You're not imagining it. As we get older, our muscles, joints, and nervous system often need a little extra time to wake up each morning. The good news is that a few simple morning habits may help you feel steadier, move more comfortably, and begin your day with greater confidence. In our next lesson, I'll share a gentle morning routine designed especially for adults over 60. We'll cover easy stretches you can do before leaving your bedroom, simple movements to loosen stiff joints, and practical tips that may help reduce your risk of falls during those first important steps of the day. If you've enjoyed today's chair exercises, I think you'll find the next video to be the perfect companion. Together, these routines can become part of a healthy daily rhythm that supports your mobility and independence. Until then, remember this: you don't have to do everything at once. Every healthy choice, no matter how small, is another investment in your future. Thank you for spending this time with me today. I'm Dr. Sam Thompson, and I'll see you in our next Stay Independent 60 Plus lesson. Until then, stay active, stay safe, and keep believing in what your body can achieve with patience and consistent care. As we close today's lesson, I want to remind you of something that's easy to forget. There are millions of adults over 60 who quietly deal with numb feet, stiff joints, balance concerns, or slower movement. If you've experienced any of those challenges, please know you're far from alone. One of the reasons we created Stay Independent 60 Plus is to build a community where older adults can learn, encourage one another, and discover practical ways to stay active and independent. I'd love for you to participate. In the comments below, tell us 2 things. First, where you're watching from. Second, which of today's 4 exercises felt the most comfortable, or which one you plan to practice tomorrow. Reading your experiences helps us create future videos that answer the questions you care about most. It also reminds other viewers that they're part of a community of people working toward the same goal: staying healthy, confident, and independent. If you enjoyed today's lesson, consider subscribing so you won't miss our upcoming videos on balance, strength, memory, sleep, healthy eating, and safe exercises designed specifically for adults over 60. Thank you for welcoming me into your home today. It's a privilege to spend this time with you. Until we meet again, remember that independence isn't built by doing extraordinary things. It's built by making small, healthy choices, one day at a time. I'm Dr. Sam Thompson, wishing you good health, steady steps, and many active years ahead. I'll see you in our next Stay Independent 60+ lesson.